from ones that I've gotten as a little girl, from one I inherited from my grandmother. Wow. I had one made for my daughter. She doesn't get to wear it yet. I wear it in her honor. But David Markstein has been one of the most influential people in jewelry here at QVC.
I don't know about that, but I'm happy to be
no,
with
it's
you.
true.
I love being able to present with you, and it's so wonderful. And I was hearing that charm bracelet from all the way over there, and that's the sound of solid is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, which is why I love charm bracelets. There's something that just feels, you know, collected, like it tells a story. David has been in the jewelry industry for many years. He is incredibly knowledgeable, especially when it comes to Italian jewelry. This is all Italian silver. It's a multi-charm bracelet. You have 3 different choices here, as well as 3 different sizes. So let's walk through it. You could do your all yellow, which is all 18 karat, just as the Italians do. 18 karat yellow gold over sterling silver. The tri gives you silver, rose, and yellow. And then the all silver choice, and 3 different sizes. The small is 6.5 inches fit, the average is 6 3/4, and then the large is a 7-inch fit. This is really beautiful, and each charm kind of tells a little different story.
It really does. So I love this bracelet because not only is it the trend of charm bracelets that are really taking off in Italy, but it also has the Italian craftsmanship that you would expect from Italy. We went to a factory that does very specialized medallions like this. And they did some special stuff for us because we designed these medallions. We told them where we wanted them positioned. It was a very strategic process. But what you have on here, which I love so much, is jewelry with a meaning is so important right now. And this has all these different scenes depicted. So I'm just gonna walk through, if you don't mind showing some, and I'll tell you what they are. So you have here, that is the baptism scene. So you're seeing right there, and it's beautifully done because they matte finish the top of it, and they make it polished on the border, which makes the contrast so beautiful. I love that. Next you have a mother and child, which is such a beautiful set in that heart, a solid heart. Next you have Miraculous Mary, and you see there's special wording going around. Then you have St. Anthony, pray for us. And then you have one of my favorite crosses, which is the scapular cross. There's 10 different scenes depicted here. 5 on the front, 5 on the back.
Oh, look at that.
And we've diamond cut the border. So the attention to detail is incredible on this.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
And then you get a different shape. That one is St. Christopher carrying the Jesus. And that's beautiful in the diamond cut on the border. And it's got the octave.
There's more.
Yep, and then you have the Raphael angel, the famous Raphael angel, and I was at our history major, and that scene is in everything in the Renaissance period and stuff like that. Then you have the Sacred Heart of Jesus, and then you have, again, a mother and child, which I think is such a beautiful scene there. And then, of course, one of the most popular crosses is this squared-off cross, and on the back it says, I'm Catholic, call a priest, but the 5 scenes on the other side are 5 different scenes that are depicted, with a little cross in the center, and it's just beautiful. It just shows you all of the randomness of this, but everything is strategically thought out.
And the chain that it's on too is so substantial. All silver, right? So you go the all silver choice. I think the tritone really showcases your design because it looks like it's been collected over the years. But if you would like the silver, we do have small. There's only about 16 to go around. There's small, average, and there's large. So you've got 3 choices. Now I still have all 3 sizes, but each of them are very limited. The tri, which if you've never worn 2 tones or 3 tone, which is tri, this is one 2 tri.
Yes.
Wait, only 50? Okay. And that's in all 3 sizes, but it's really limited, right? When you divide that across all 3. And then the 18 karat gold plated over sterling silver. I have 60 and that's it. Really popular look. $319.98 is your sale price for something that, when you think about this substantial piece alone that each charm is, David, and then the bracelet, you know, if you were to break all these apart, you'd have spent way more than $319.
And this is sterling silver. It's very heavy. You got the 18 karat over the sterling, or you have the rhodium over the sterling, and then the tricolor. What a mixture of stuff. And tricolor is really popular right now in Italy. It's really taken off. So I do love that. Now remember, we put this on a curb bracelet. Most charms are put on a Rollo bracelet, and the reason I like the curb is it's flatter to the wrist, and I like the proportion of this curb to the charms. You know how many different curbs we had to look at before we got the right one? Some were smaller, some were larger. Everything is so important that the scale of the product that you do, and this is why I love design and jewelry, I want to make it so that you're not going to look at it and be like, well, it looks awkward. I want everything to look in place. Now notice also the charms are full. We could have stopped with 2 less charms, 3 less charms.
It goes
and I kept saying, let's fill this, except for the clasp where you don't want to fuddle around. And it's a nice size clasp too.
Yeah, I don't like to fuddle. This is gorgeous. It is absolutely beautiful. Not only the size, the proportions, the presence that it is on your wrist, and then truly jewelry with a meaning. You're wearing Italian silver jewelry,
Yep.
but each charm tells a beautiful story. So whether you're gifting this to someone that you love or getting this yourself, you could pay the sale price out of the gate, get it shipped to you. I can also ship it to you for $64.
Yes.
Right? You just break that apart over 5 months on any major credit card. We also have 9-month special financing. So that's a way you could break that apart over 9 months. Now, with the 3 choices, the silver, if you want the small in the sterling silver, I have a dozen. You got to boot, scoot, and boogie to your phone. 1-800-500-7590. The tritone does, there's only 40 to go around now, in small, average, and in large. And then in the all gold, which is your 18 karat over sterling silver, it's 2 precious metals. There's only 5 dozen to go around. And each charm, I want to go through the charms again, David, because they're so beautiful.
Yeah, I do love them.
And each one is
so
different.
Everyone is so different.
Can I also say, I love that the way that you did this as we're going through these, because I can't tell you how many charm bracelets when I go to get the charms attached and then they're on wrong.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Because you got to get them all in the right direction.
Well, these
but
are
you
both
did
sides
it
in most
beautifully.
cases, and so they're beautiful. And remember, when you choose a factory to make your product, and that's why I've been doing this for 31 years, I am all things Italian, meaning that I want to represent Italy, the best of Italy.
Yeah.
And so this charm bracelet comes from the factory that really specializes in this. And I love the medallions because they're very easy to see the scenes that are depicted on here. So if you want to go through it again, you saw, again, the baptism scene, and then you get a mother and child. Can you see the way it's raised, the mother and child?
Yeah,
Very
it's so
easy to
sweet.
see, and we set it in the heart, which I thought was so beautiful. Satin finish makes it easier to see, and it's another extra step of labor. Then you have the miraculous Mary.
Yeah, that's an important
I
charm.
love that. Saint Anthony, which is Saint Anthony is the I think lost saint of lost objects. That's what Saint Anthony's is. Look at, I know all this.
Well done.
And then you have, of course, my favorite, which is the scapular cross. 5 scenes on the front, 5 scenes on the back. It includes St. Joseph, St. Christopher, Sacred Heart of Jesus, Miraculous Mary, all of those scenes, and the dove in the center. Then we go to that hexagonal shape, which is the St. Christopher carrying Jesus on his shoulders, which I think is such a beautiful scene.
And each one is a work of art.
It really
Look
is.
at
It's
all the
why
faceting.
And then, of course, you go to the Raphael angel, which has so much meaning. Everyone loves angels because of what they stand for, but this is such a beautiful angel. And then the Sacred Heart of Jesus, which you see the diamond cutting on the top and the bottom. They don't have to do
that's
that.
beautiful.
We ask for that. It's a little extra step, and they're like, they'd rather not do it, but we make them do it. And then, of course, the
look how
mother and child, which I think is so beautiful, set in the rose there in this case. And then, of course, that cross that has 5 scenes depicted on it, and it says, I'm Catholic priest in the back. But really, this is a bracelet that could be used for anybody who's Christian. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful combination and just represents Italy. When you wear this, everyone's going to say to you, where in Italy did you go to get this? Not is it Italian, but where did you get it? Because you would go to a little boutique in Italy, and I've been to all these boutiques, and you would go in, and this would be behind the case. They have to open the key, and they would say, like, oh my gosh, they would be like looking at this.
It's beautiful.
And you would look at the price tag and it would be so cost prohibitive, but we're able to
every individual charm and then take it to a jeweler and get it assembled. $64 to get this home on an easy payment. All yellow, it's 18 karat gold over sterling silver, small, average, and large. The tri, which I love, give that a try, pun intended. Small, average, and large, and the silver, which is one of our more limited choices. It's A436940. Give us a call, 1-800-500.